This week on Respect the Game.
That's him. That's him. He's coming. He's coming around the trail.
Should be a good night. I feel like we should have been in the woods about 2 hours ago.
We got 3 inches of snow last night. It's been really cold. November the 9th, it's day 2. Yesterday was a good day, and I think today's gonna be better. We tricked them. We tricked them good. Zipped. Oh yeah, it zipped right through. That was the Viper trick.
All right. Well, we can go get in the woods as soon as we find Weston. He has seemed to have disappeared again. But should be a good night. I feel like we should have been in the woods about 2 hours ago. Larry, still in Iowa. I think this is day 7. It's been a little rough over there. They have had some success, but hopefully Larry puts one on the ground as well.
Got in a little bit late, but deer are running around all day. In between our sits, we went and got some food. We had deer walking around as we were shooting by our practicing area, and we just had a little buck behind us chasing a doe to the field. So we got a Dave Smith decoy out. The wind isn't quite right, but we're still feeling good about tonight's hunt. Got 3 hours left of the shooting light. Something good's gonna happen. One doe in the field, and we need one big buck. There's still time left, running out of daylight. November the 9th, it's day 2. Yesterday was a good day, and I think today's gonna be better. We had a cold snap last night, a little bit of frost. And the Respect the Game team is continuing their success this year. Larry McCoy put down a giant. Yeah. You see him? Is he gone? Last I saw, he was walking that way. Did he move out in a hurry? There's no way he caught our wind. No.
Which camouflage is better? One that disrupts the human form or one that naturally conceals? Well, we say both. Introducing the new Real Tree Edge, a The first camo pattern that allows you to blend in at close range and has the realistic elements that match your hunting surroundings, completely erasing the human form at any distance. So don't settle for one or the other. Hunt with an edge. Real Tree Edge.
Take a look back to your very first hunt. Who were you with? What were you hunting? In that very moment, your legacy began. Whether you know it or not, we all have a ritual. It may be that lucky pair of socks, or your routine before or after a hunt. Whatever it may be, trust that hunt to the most shootable and efficient bow ever developed. Honor the ritual.
Flies like a dart, but it's a tough arrow.
Smoke, baby. Smoke on Sad Daddy. He's down. Hard shots. You hammered him. We don't gotta track that one for
This dude blew through the shield, both shoulders, poked out the other side.
Slick trick broadheads.
Deadliest broadhead, period.
The deadliest broadhead, period.
Your odor is betraying you. It's ruining your hunt, pressuring your property, and killing your opportunities. This year, let nothing stand between you and your best season ever. Deploy a steady stream of odor-destroying molecules every second of every hour of every hunt with Ozonics. Available only at ozonicshunting.com.
All right, we're heading back out for our afternoon hunt. This morning we saw rattled in a deer that we call stag. We have him on trail cam. We're going to try setting up on the north side of this area, right across from where we were this morning. The wind's not perfect, but it's going to be a light wind, and we're going to have our ozonics. We're going to have our clothes sprayed down with lethal, and we just got done doing a load of dry wash with the ozonics dry wash. So getting our clothes good to go. The ozonics unit. You set it on top of your dry wash bag, dry wash mode, wait a little while, and the wash is done. So hopefully we can head back out there and have another encounter with stag. He's looks like an older deer, pretty good deer.
It's day 2 and second evening. We're getting into that good time. We got out here just a little bit later this afternoon, but we put a good morning on it. We saw the deer this morning on this farm that we call Stag. He's a really solid 8. He's got a little bit of junk, and this year, from last year to this year, he grew a small drop tine. So I'd love to see him again and get an opportunity. But I got a feeling that things are about to get good. That sun's just dropping below the trees. And hopefully these bucks start cruising and start showing up.
That was awesome. He was like, just get, I'm like, just one more step. When you said it happened.
This afternoon's hunt, we haven't seen any deer. I said about 30 minutes ago, I have a feeling about tonight. And I said it's gonna get good, and I just had a feeling. We heard something 100 yards away, saw a body. I hit my dual grunt call, and he just worked his way all the way to our decoy. That was picture perfect, and I couldn't be happier. The best part about this is to harvest an animal and, you know, have him go 30 yards, 40 yards, zipped him with that slick trick. I got my tag out. We know right where we're going. Let's go get it on. Oh my gosh. Woo! That was, man, that was surreal. The way that came together tonight. Oh, man. Everything just happened right. We chose to hunt a stand that wasn't quite right for the wind, but there was only a light breeze. Had our scent control in check with the lethal. Got ready before we came to the field, had the ozonics up. We grunted him in with the dual game call, and he came from a ways, and he got up to the field and saw our decoy. He came right to it, and I settled into the shot. I'm also potentially the first one to kill with the new Elite Tempo, and that bow, that's a great name for that bow. The Tempo, smooth as silk. It's a great tempo, and I've been practicing with it, been shooting good. It stands up to the Elite name for sure. Shootability. I'm not the best shooter, and you know, it really helps me a lot, and to be able to take this deer for potentially the first tempo is a true, you know, just a blessing, and just I couldn't be happier to have this opportunity.
Respect the Game has been brought to you by Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Scott Releases, the #1 name in the release game. Custom bow equipment, solid broadheads, dual game calls, get real. Winner's Choice custom bowstrings. Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. Victory Arrows, the Carbon Arrow Experts. Slick Trick, the deadliest broadhead, period. And by these other fine sponsors.
He coming.
He's coming back, Graham.
Established in a small town in 1981. A company that produces quality products that archers have come to rely on. I started shooting with a Scott release and have passed the tradition on. My dad always told me, never forget where you came from. Well, I haven't. Shoot with confidence. Shoot a Scott.
go shoot the quietest crossbow ever developed. The A4 from Chemex Crossbows.
Well, it's December 18th. Austin and I come out here today. We're set up over a more or less an 8-up bean plot, but the deer have been hitting it hard the last few days. We got 3 inches of snow last night. It's been really cold. We're set up here. We've got a covert cell camera sitting out there sending us pictures. Had a big boy in here yesterday. We call him the Flyer 2 buck. He was out here at 3 o'clock and was here the whole rest of the day. So we couldn't be here. We had family Christmases to get to, but hopefully today's the day. We're gonna get it done. So we're amped up. We're ready to shoot. Hope these deer show up and we can get a shot off. See what happens. Daddy Big Buck, gotta be right behind him. More deer coming right now. There's a couple of them. Yep, they're moving in. And he's just out of camera range right there, unless I pick my tripod up. Okay. He ain't doing nothing though. Yeah, they're moving out here. That's him. That's him. He's coming. All right. Get that camera in position. I think he's coming out here.
Respect the Game has been brought to you by Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Scott Releases, the #1 name in the release game. Custom bow equipment, solid broadheads, dual game calls, get real. Winner's Choice custom bowstrings. Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. Victory Arrows, the Carbon Arrow Experts. Slick Trick, the deadliest broadhead, period. And by these other fine sponsors.
He's coming. He's coming. Get ready. yards. He's still standing here. Right at the last light. He finally come out. We've been sitting here waiting on him. Oh, man. He's going down. He's going down. Oh, yes. Oh, man. We've been hunting hard for that deer. That's a flyer 2 buck, man. I'm so pumped. Oh. And it is cold. It was brutally cold yesterday. It was like -8, wind chill down in the -30. Oh man, we come out here, we got pictures of him yesterday at 3 o'clock thinking he was gonna be out here. Thinking he was gonna be out here today, and we come out here at noon waiting on him. And whew, he finally came out at last light. Man, I'm so pumped, man. Man, that's awesome. It has been a long season. We've been hunting hard. Finally got an opportunity, and he's down. He's down just right out here in the open field. All right. We're gonna go over and get this arrow. We know this deer's just laying right over here about 80, 90 yards away, but I want to go find this arrow and see what kind of damage that slick trick did. 647, that's about what I shot him for. Covered in blood. Look at our hands on this deer. Beautiful buck. Man, we've been hunting so hard after this deer. Beginning of the season rolled around, I had pictures of him all summer. Just a real beautiful deer. I had an encounter with him last year. Shot and missed him just over here to the south of us on another food plot late season. And I'm glad I missed him because, well, he blew up and he got much bigger. I think he's a solid 4-year-old. Last year he was 3. And I'm glad I didn't realize he was 3, and I took a shot anyway, and it worked out for the best. So he's got a little drop tine started on this side. Nice little flyer on this. This is where he got his name. I call him the flyer 2 buck. Just an awesome buck. We got it done tonight out of the redneck blind. Couldn't be happier.
Whenever you want to go hunting, just let me know. I mean,
Oh my God.
we're just down here having a tea party waiting for you. And I'm glad you could join the party.
That was impressive.
We're good.
The best part about it is the deer's really right there on light.
The lethal spray. I can't talk. The lethal spray.
And there's more deer coming.
All closed captioning for Respect the Game is brought to you by Backwoods Attraction. To learn more about Backwoods Attraction products, go to FletchOutdoors.com.